We on.
Young Gotti.
With gold trim. He's undefeated at 24-0 with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He weighed in at 175 3/4 pounds, and he's fighting out of Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Cedric Agnew.
To it, man. We gonna get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to it. We ain't gonna waste. We ain't gonna hold no bars. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to it. Is Mbilli overhyped? Now going into this fight, man, this is all just afterthoughts. You dig? Is Mbilli overhyped? Before we get to Mbilli, you know what I'm saying? Like to salute, you know what I'm saying, the boy, the young brethren, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what's his name? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Damn it, what's his name? Muslim brother. Abdullah motherfucking Mason. You dig? He showed good, you know what I'm saying? He had a good showing. Was going up against somebody with a little bit more fights, you know what I'm saying? So I salute him on that victory, you know what I mean? Even knowing me personally, the guy he was fighting, I gotta tell everybody, man, Abdullah is still, to me, he's still in development fights. They still developing them. They're picking, trust me when I say this, they're picking the right opponents for the young man. And I hope they continue to pick the right opponents for the young man, and continue to develop him the right way. You know what I'm saying? How top rank back in the day used to develop these young fighters. You know what I'm saying? How they develop a young Floyd. You know what I'm saying? How they develop a young Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did a good thing. So I just hope they don't drop the ball like they did with my boy Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? Jarrell Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Jarrell Anderson. Look, don't throw him in nothing real quick. Continue to develop that young boy. You know what I'm saying? He's young. These fighters are young that they're developing. There's no rush. There's no super big fights that need to get made. There's no rush to test him to see if he's going to make it through that deep water. See if he's going to sink or swim. No. Continue to develop that man. And once he do pop out, he going to show niggas. You dig? But let's get on to Mbilli, man. I mean, is Mbilli overhyped? And in my opinion, man, hold up, let's listen to this real quick, because these motherfuckers. hey, Timothy Bradley, count your days for real. The shit you be talking on that telecast, come on, man. Y'all super hyped it, man. We're gonna look. We're gonna hit this real quick, then we're gonna chop it up. You did.
Stan Linda, thank you very much. Look forward to hearing everything on SportsCenter in just a moment. Let's go through, Timmy, and show you the highlights on a fight where Christian Mbilli and Derevchenko, they delivered on what we thought. It was the injury that changed the course for Derevchenko and the constant attack of Mbilli.
We're going to get to the injuries and everything. Everything. We're going to chop it up. This is going to be a very short podcast. You know what I'm saying? A very short show. But we going to chop that shit up. You did.
He showed ring IQ. He showed a great punch selection.
They tripping, though.
His conditioning was through the roof, Tess.
Oh, they always rave about that.
World class. His stamina is through the roof.
Cap.
Mbilli is somebody that you want to watch.
Cap.
You want to watch him closely, because I'm telling you right now, people in this division, the super middleweight division, they're going to run from Mbilli. He's
Cap.
that guy.
Cap.
He's that dang strong. And Canelo, I believe he's going to stay far away from him. Joe Tessitore.
I am totally against it, and I
Cap.
From Triple G to Charlo, Munguia, Danny Jacobs, you name it. The 193 power punches landed by Christian Mbilli, the most that anybody's ever landed against Derevchenko. And after everything you just said,
because with that fight, how it went, at Derevchenko, he's like damn near pushing 40. You know what I'm saying? But Derevchenko, Derevchenko was definitely
9 rounds to 1. Derevchenko is in
he was really under
Chinese
the
guy, speaks in broken
he was
English,
really
but
under
that
some
final
motherfucking.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
technique
He
and
did.
survival. Now we're left to figure out what was the cost.
All right, let's go to the ring to Mark Chinook.
All right. Now we all know that Mbilli won that fight. For those of you who don't know, yes, Mbilli won. Derevchenko injured his left bicep, I believe, in the third round or the end of the third round, and injured his left bicep. So he wasn't using that left arm, man. He was barely using it. He was sometimes using it as a paw jab. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't hook with it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't sit down on the motherfucker uppercuts. He couldn't throw uppercuts with it. Because Mbilli, he was right there for uppercuts. Man, if you sit down on him, you know what I'm saying, bait that man in, and rip him, you know what I'm saying, you would have took the motherfucking Mbilli head off, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe, in my opinion, Mbilli is overhyped. Now, the Derevchenko that Triple G fought, that Daniel Jacobs fought, you know what I'm saying, who recently fought him was Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia, in my opinion, a run through it in Mbilli. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And y'all trying to say that Canelo don't want no Mbilli. He just demolished Munguia. And he don't want no Mbilli? Stop the cap, man. Top rank. Stop the cap. Bradley, stop the cap. Like, seriously. Like, y'all overhyping this man. Now, I know why y'all overhyping him. He's on y'all side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's under that top rank banner. So y'all gonna overhype him. When y'all putting too much sauce on that man's chip, because that man really gonna get out there in them waters and he gonna get his ass dipped. You dig? No homo. For real. But in my opinion, yes, he's overhyped. You in there with an older Derevchenko, or battered and wounded Derevchenko. The man only had one arm. And this is another thing. Not only with him having one arm, I believe it was like the 6th or 7th round. He beat your ass the whole round with one fucking arm. One arm. And you telling me that Canelo will be afraid of him? Munguia won't fight him? David Morrell better not see him? David Morrell will walk through an Mbilli. David Benavidez, if he come back down to super middleweight, I don't know what his real plans are at light heavyweight. He comes to super middleweight. He stopped Mbilli. Stop him. Within 6 rounds. Stop him. Get that man the fuck up out of here. Pack his shit and get the fuck up out of boxing type shit. He stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Canelo beat him from pillar to post every single round. That's what Canelo would do. A Munguia, a Jaime Munguia. Come on, man. With the way Jaime Munguia punching, with that relentless attitude he got, I believe Jaime Munguia stop him, if you ask me. And they say he was relentless. He didn't get tired. Cap, the man got tired in there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he stopped pressing Derevchenko some of the rounds like he did. He stopped. Come on, man. Stop the overhype of this man. Don't put him in there with a Canelo. Don't do it. Don't put him in there with a Munguia. Don't do it. Don't put him in there with a Benavidez. Don't do it. They're going to exploit and expose this man. Keep putting him in there. Keep putting him in there with old contenders that he going to beat up on. That's who he'll shine against. Pardon me. That's who he'll shine against. Don't put him in there against none of these top hungry motherfuckers, man, who's walking through shit, man. Don't do that. Because then they're going to say, he got exposed. But in order for him to say he got exposed, y'all keep doing the shit y'all doing with overhyping these fighters who don't need to be overhyped. Keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because the way y'all moving with the way y'all moving with Mbilli, these look like development fights to me. You know what I'm saying? They even look like development fights. But Canelo, Benavidez. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Those are real water walkers. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, Benavidez, Morrell, those are some real water walkers. Those guys right there will definitely walk through Mbilli. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Mbilli, I believe his shoulder got hurt. But the way he was slinging them up, he still had two good arms. The way he was slinging them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Left and right and Come on, man. You in there with a wounded animal. You should have got that man the fuck up out of it. You think if he was in front of Daniel Jacobs like that, Daniel Jacobs wouldn't have got him the fuck up out of there? Jaime Moguia wouldn't have got him the fuck up. I believe Jaime Moguia stopped him. Did he not? I believe so. You know what I'm saying? I have to go back and check my records, but I believe Jaime Moguia stopped him, and they was complaining because Canelo didn't stop him. But yeah. Or was it John Ryder? I get them two mixed up because them two little motherfuckers show. You know what I'm saying? But what are we doing here with Mbilli, man? What we doing here with him? Are we gonna continue to move him like we need to move him? Or are we going to continue to oversell him and overhype him to an audience that don't know shit about boxing? Because those who do know, they know. And when you know that this motherfucker is overhyped. There's no need to. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to rush him, man. Continue to do what y'all doing with him. And he might be a success. He might be a success, man. But at this point right now,
I said, I don't like nobody. Jews, niggers, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies.
Hell no. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's that motherfucking Charleston Wizite. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, we ain't gonna even stay on that. We ain't gonna even stay on Mbilli like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna go at him like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not him who putting that sauce on his name. It's Top Rank. And the people behind Top Rank, they putting that sauce on his name. Timothy Bradley need his ass slapped. Because if he was to fight somebody like Mbilli with all the overhype that they giving behind him, Timothy Bradley go ahead and tell y'all that this motherfucker is overhyped. Like I'm gonna go ahead and beat this boy ass and show y'all that he's not on the level y'all say he's on. But he have a job to do, so he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to continue to get them paychecks, you continue to do what the fuck they tell you to do. Look, talk about this man in a good way. They gonna talk about him. Bark. They gonna bark. Bite. They gonna bite. But they not gonna overhype him and make me believe it. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that at all.
My tattoo's better, I'm stronger than you. My bitch thicker than yours. My gun's bigger than yours. Nigga, my gun's bigger than yours. I hustle better.
You did. Come on, man. But like I said, I ain't trying to have this show to be a long one. So another thing I was saying, let me get to my yes sir. We're gonna get to this real quick, and we gonna like I said, we gonna chop it up. But this, like, you know, I like this to be, you know what I'm saying, like real casual, real smooth, real brief. One other talks I was hearing, something about the plans of Tank fighting Shakur falling through. And in my opinion, I heard an interview with Antonio Leonard, which is manager of Shakur Stevenson, one of the managers of Shakur Stevenson, and he's saying that there's no rush for that fight to be made. you know, when the Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight, Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight was being talked about. It was possible that when that fight was being talked about, they both could have made 10 million at that time it was being talked about, but they both waited and both made, roughly around 100 M's for that fight. I don't think a Javante and a Shakur both walk away with 100 million, not in this day and era. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the illegal streaming and all that shit that's going on. All the Fire Stick Boys is coming out. You know what I'm saying? And then at that time, Mayweather was outboxing the fuck up out of shit. And he was also stopping shit. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao was running through shit, knocking motherfuckers out left and right. You know what I'm saying? Going up in weight class, beating real big guys. You know what I'm saying? The destruction he did to Antonio Margarito, who destroyed a Miguel Cotto. You know what I'm saying? So the hype was there for Manny Pacquiao to fight Floyd, because Manny Pacquiao he was like I said, he was a real water walker. He was walking through shit. You know what I'm saying? He was putting, you know what I'm saying, hands and feet on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So the fans really wanted to see that fight. Not only the casual boxing fans, but the hardcores as well. With Shakur and Tank bring that explosiveness, that knockout shit. You know what I'm saying? That excitement to these fights. So we know that Tank is really knocking shit loose. Shakur, he's not knocking shit loose. He gonna outbox you. And we don't even know if he gonna stop you, because he's not sitting down on shit like that. And even if he is sitting down on shit like that, he's not a puncher like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a defensive master. He's a point master. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna outpoint you. So if they wait for that fight to get made, I believe they should wait. I'm not, in all honesty, I'm not in a rush to see that fight be made, because yes, Shakur is younger, but he can use some more seasoning on him. You know what I'm saying? And Tank also can use a bit more seasoning. And once that fight do get made, they both will make way more than they would have made if you was to make that fight right now. They both would, because the demand, if they continue to stay undefeated, the demand will be there more for that fight, and they both can walk away with more. And in all honesty, I feel like a Shakur have all the tools to beat a Tank, but like I said, I feel like there's no rush for that fight to be made right now. And if Shakur was to get just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more seasoning on his ass, you know what I'm saying, he'll do way better than what he can do right now. You know what I'm saying? And then a little bit more studying of a Tank, a little bit more breaking things down and how he move, how he operate, you know what I'm saying, how he systematically break his opponents down, how he set them up, and to continue to study that, man, they'll be victorious on the night that they choose to step into that ring. Definitely. But the shit I seen with Devin Haney, why he beating up motherfuckers at carnivals, man? Come on, man. Devin, Ryan done beat your ass that bad. He got you beating up motherfucking carnival ride conductors and shit like that. And that's how you know that man really ain't got no power. He hit Devin. Use a trained boxer. There's cameras everywhere, my boy. We can see you. There's cameras everywhere. We can see you. He's snuffed that man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think I see the motherfucking jaw do like that. Boy, you punching soft. You punching soft. Hold up. I don't know if I even got a drop for you, my boy. You punching, bro. When you hit that man, all we heard was, Why you punching that soul? Why you punching that soul? Because trust me, if Tank would have hit a motherfucker clean like that with no gloves on, you know what I'm saying? You being held, he being held back by your boys, and you snuffed the man like that. Oh no. You would have heard something different with Tank shit. Hold up, you would have heard some shit like this with Tank shit. Oh shit. Cause Tank sleeping shit. You know what I'm saying? You would have even heard that shit with Ryan shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Mr. What they call him? Mr. Eye Strain. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Hey, Devin, man, you making yourself look bad out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, go tuck your tail and hide your ass, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But I heard them talking about a fight. The Sheik want to fight with Devin and Pitbull Cruz. It's not a bad fight. It's a good fight. But they was also saying, because this is what Devin said. Devin said he want to fight, I guess, a tune-up fight before he fight a Pitbull. And I wasn't on Pitbull bandwagon. I wasn't on that bandwagon. I always thought Pitbull was overhyped. You know what I'm saying? That's why I picked Rayo to beat him. But you want a tune-up fight before you fight Pitbull. Nigga, isn't Pitbull a tune-up fight? So you want a tune-up before you fight a tune-up. What we doing here? And why are they trying to throw you a fucking tune-up like you've been out the ring for years? You just got your ass whooped a few months ago. The eye strain did it, my fault. But, hey, I had you, I picked you to win. I picked you to win. I ain't know the motherfuckers gonna come in 3 pounds overweight and also be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know he was gonna do all that, Devin. I ain't know he was gonna do all that. I on everything I love, I ain't know he was gonna do that. But no, man. Show the boxing fans and show yourself. You got it in you. Show yourself that you're a real water walker. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know to fucking tune up for a fucking pit bull, man. Pit bull is not him. He's not that. Yeah, he's swinging. He's not one punch knocking out shit, though. You know what I'm saying? He's swinging. He throwing them motherfuckers. But the motherfucker about 4'9", 4'10". Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, them short-ass arms, Devin, you a superior boxer. Don't forget that. You can definitely outbox this boy. You know what I'm saying? If I was you, I'll go straight into a fight with Pitbull. Stop playing, man. Straight into a fight with Pitbull. And then try to set up something. And then go into another decent fight after that. And then go, you know what I'm saying, get something big. But you don't need to take a tune-up before you fight a Pitbull, man. Come on, man. Like, what we doing here? What we doing here, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. That's nasty work. That's like when boy would say on the boxing voice, that's musty energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What else we got here, man? I was going through some things, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. What else we got here, man? What else I want to talk about on this show? Like I said, it's gonna be a short one. But we definitely was gonna chop it up and get to it. We talked about one more thing I want to go over with the Berlanger. Like I said, we talked about Berlanger and on my last podcast with Berlanger and Canelo. What kind of fight I thought that was, but I think Canelo is trying to set up something else. I don't think it's nothing big. He was on the podcast also saying that if he would have signed with Al Heyman years ago, I think he was saying he felt that he should have signed, or if he would have signed with Al Heyman years ago, he'll be in I guess a bigger boxing than what he is today. And I felt like he made all the right moves he could have made. If he would have signed with Al Heyman, he might not be as big as he is right now. Because if it's one fighter, Al Heyman came through with everybody, delivering everybody the fights that they want. You know what I'm saying? He delivered Charlo. He delivered Charlo a fight with Canelo, which is one of the biggest Charlo paydays. He delivered every fight. You know what I'm saying? He gave what's his name? Frank. Even though Frank is signed with what's your boy name? Earl Spence. He gave Frank a tank fight. You know what I'm saying? So the only person I say he didn't come through with is giving Benavidez the Canelo fight. Now, if he would have gave Benavidez the Canelo fight, and then I don't know what we'd be talking about right now, but he might have let Benavidez down because, in my opinion, that's a fight that Benavidez would never get. But I always told people that Benavidez should create his own lane and stop chasing after a Canelo, because that's a fight that Canelo don't want. Stop chasing him, because you're going to let your career go to the wayside by chasing this man, and he don't want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Make your own legacy. Create your own path. You know what I'm saying? Fight the champions at super middleweight and beat all the ones that Canelo could have got to. You just get to him first. I would say do that. Then he should have moved to light heavyweight and then continue to wreck you to light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. But like I said, though, this wasn't going to be a long podcast because I was disgusted with the nasty work that Top Rank did with Mbilli this weekend with all the overhype they did. But like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep this a real short show. And until next time, when you dropping in to hear your podcast's favorite podcast, because I'm not going to talk about make-believe fights and shit that's not going to happen, shit that's not in the books. We're going to talk about shit that can be happening, shit that can go down. And talk about the landscape of boxing. We're going to also go past interviews and past fights and chop it up. But on my next show, I'm going to bring y'all something real, real good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get up with my boy Mike Jimenez, and we're going to chop it up about past fights that he took, what he feel like he went wrong, and what he feel like he could have did better in those fights, because he fought also like the likes of Jesse Hart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about my fights, where I feel like I could have did things better. We're going to go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up, real casual boxing talk. We're talking about past fights, talking about my fight with, you know what I'm saying, Sergey Kovalev, my fight with Dimitri Bivol, you know what I'm saying? My sparring sessions with the Tony Bellews and the Danny Greens, and you know what I'm saying, like all while just having a great ass conversation and talking about, you know what I'm saying, the places that this sport have taken you throughout your years of being in it, amateurs and pros, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that. You know what I mean? And I'm also bring greater shows to you. We're going to also chop it up in future shows with top amateurs and top contenders. But until next time, like I said.
You are now listening to the Beyond the Gloves podcast. Subscribe now.
And I'm out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And RIP to, you know what I'm saying, Houston legend, B King. Get it.
It's Beyond the Gloves podcast.
You are now listening to the Beyond the Gloves podcast. Subscribe now.